Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Good Guide to Business, a podcast presented by Better Business Bureau.
The Good Guide is all about conversations with businesses, organizations, and local leaders who are going above and beyond to make our community a better place.
Now, you guys may be wondering where we went. So for the past couple months or so, our podcast has been on our holiday hiatus, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we were just sitting around doing nothing, right? In fact, we were actually pretty busy with some big things in the works and some exciting news to share with you guys.
Our BBB is growing. Starting this year, we now service 15 more counties in North and South Carolina. That includes Fayetteville, Wilmington, Myrtle Beach, and the Florence areas. This new area combined with our current area will be serviced under our new name, BBB of Eastern Carolinas.
Yeah, so this is a really exciting time for all of us, and we're looking forward to getting out there, getting out around our new service area, and getting to know it, getting to know the businesses that are there, the people that live there, and kind of what really makes it click. So to help with that, we brought in two very special guests today. We are doing this remotely. We are zooming across borders of states. So I want to give a quick welcome to Quantrell Quick, who is the regional manager of our new area, and
Hello.
Mallory Wojciechowski, the president and CEO of BBB of Eastern Carolinas. Thank you guys for joining us on the show today.
Thank you.
Happy to be here.
So first, I have a question for Mallory. Can you tell us how the merger is going to change our BBB?
Sure. And I just want to start by saying this is an exciting time for BBB. It's exciting not just for our staff and our teams. It's exciting for our entire service area, our new service area, for all the consumers and businesses. This has been a lot of work for all of us over the past few months, but it's finally all coming together. And what's happening is the BBB of Eastern North Carolina and the BBB of Coastal Carolina have merged to form the new BBB of Eastern Carolinas. And as you may know, BBB of Eastern North Carolina, we covered 33 counties from the Triangle area all the way to Eastern North Carolina. And then the BBB of Coastal Carolina covered both 15 counties in both North and South Carolina. So they covered the Myrtle Beach area all the way to Florence, South Carolina, up to Fayetteville, North Carolina, and the Wilmington area. So this was just an opportunity really to bring two organizations together, just to strengthen the BBB brand, to form a much stronger BBB that can provide more service and more resources to businesses and to consumers. So I know our team here has been excited about this over the last few months, and we're just really happy that we've gotten to this point. So we will grow from locally, our office will go from 33 counties to 48 counties, and we'll be in both North and South Carolina. And we are now going to be serving a community with over 115,000 businesses. That is huge. So, the opportunities are endless. I know our team has been already putting together strategic plans to reach both consumers and businesses. So, like I said before, we're all really excited. Our headquarters will remain at the Raleigh office, but we will have an office in Myrtle Beach, and we will have boots on the ground there. And then we're certainly adding more staff, which will allow us just to make an even greater impact. We're fortunate to have an experienced team that's going to be in Myrtle Beach. They have been with BBB for many years. They all bring a lot to the table. So we're looking forward to working with them, implementing a lot of what they've been doing over the years as well. And they already have a lot of those connections and relationships in this new service area for us. So we're looking forward to working with them and growing these relationships, forming new partnerships, and just really providing more service to this area.
Yeah, it's awesome. And it's really neat that we get to talk about this now, because it's been something that we've been keyed in on for a while. And it's like, I gotta keep my mouth shut, even though this is really cool. I can't say anything about it yet, but now we do. And it's awesome that we get to share it with you guys. And we get to introduce you guys to Quantrell, who is really amazing. And she has done a lot down in Myrtle Beach and done a lot working with us in this merger. So Quantrell, can you talk to our listeners a little bit about what our new coverage area looks like?
Well, certainly. So your BBB is not changing. You're actually getting a growth spurt in the way of, as I mentioned, 15 counties that are coming from our end. The Myrtle Beach region actually will be the Horry, Georgetown, and Williamsburg. Then we have the Florence region, which is Darlington, Florence, Dillon, and Marion. And then Wilmington region is Pender, New Hanover, Brunswick, and Columbus. And lastly, it's Fayetteville region, which is Cumberland, Robinson, Sampson, and Bladen County. And that just means that you guys probably are already doing business in those areas. And instead of working with another BBB, you actually get the pleasure of continuing to work with your BBB that you love, and you've grown to know. There's going to be a lot more opportunities. We're going to have some events that we're going to be able to extend out to you, and more opportunities for you to work with consumers in the area. As far as the area of Myrtle Beach goes, we have a lot more tourism builds, and a lot of people that are coming from other areas that are coming into this. So it's a really hot area for growth for potential business. And I'm really excited to see what happens.
So, Mallory, can you tell us how this is going to change the way our office operates?
I mean, there will definitely be changes. For the most part, it will not change the way we operate day to day. Accredited businesses will still receive that high level of service. They should expect to receive even more service and resources. We've brought on more staff just to assist with the additional workload, and just really to help us to serve the entire territory. So that's going to allow us to provide more resources and benefits, and really just have a stronger presence throughout the service area. So I think what's most exciting is that we have boots on the ground in Myrtle Beach and in the South Carolina area. At our office now, we do have Meredith, who is kind of boots on the ground in our Eastern North Carolina area. But for most years, we have not had boots on the ground in areas outside of the Raleigh and Triangle area. So that's what's really exciting to us, to help to serve that community and really make an impact.
Yeah, making an impact is something that it's going to be huge, having all these team members, in the area local. But for our businesses that are here in the Triangle in Eastern North Carolina, Mallory, does this change anything for them?
Like I said, they should expect to receive a higher level of service. We have more resources, more staff, so we expect to do more. And I know our team can speak to this. I constantly am pushing our team to be forward thinking, to be innovative. It has been a main focus of ours over the last few years to really add more benefit to accreditation, to provide more programs to both businesses and in the community. We've brought on numerous programs just in the last 2 years. We have our Better Business Summit, our Better Your Business Academy, our headshot networking events, our video production service. Just, I can go on and on. These will still be offered. The exciting thing is that we expect to offer these in our new service area as well, and more. So our accredited businesses should expect to receive all the same benefits they were receiving and more. Providing resources to our accredited businesses and driving consumers to them is what we always want to do and what we will continue to do. So, and one thing is that many of our accredited businesses also serve consumers in this new area. So there'll be more exposure for them, more opportunities to get involved. The possibilities are endless. So we'll be working with our team to put together a strategic plan to really serve these businesses and continue to provide more resources.
Awesome. And Quantrell, what is this going to mean for businesses who were and are accredited with BBB of Coastal Carolina that are coming into our big new merged BBB?
BBB accredited businesses in our area, their world is about to change for the good. We're going to have a lot more program opportunities. As Mallory mentioned, more feet on the ground, boots on the ground for them that will work for them within the area that we're in now. And also when they're looking to extend their services outside into the Eastern Carolinas part of it, then we'll be able to extend it towards your way and in between. So we're going to be more available to them in their initiatives that they're working towards as far as their growth for their business plans, making sure that consumers within all areas know that they are accredited and they are good businesses to work with. So we're going to work for them just as hard as we've ever done and continue to give them that white glove treatment that we've always done.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, for both Mallory and Quantrell. Of course, we were talking about businesses a lot, but that other half of this, BBB equation is the consumer. So, what does this merger mean for the consumers in North Carolina and South Carolina now?
Sure, I'll take it. I think they should expect to have a more present BBB. There'll be increased outreach. I know we're working with Quantrell and her team to put on shred events all across the service area. So we are already planning many things, and they should expect more events throughout the year. And another thing is data quality has always been a top priority for our team. So we commit to having a robust database for the entire service area, and that will help lead consumers to businesses that they can trust.
Definitely. Just to add to that, all of the services that they were able to receive previously through the hub, they're able to get that again, also through both BBBs being together, merged. And as far as like Scam Tracker and other like the shred events and all that, we're going to make them more aware, so they'll have plenty of opportunity to coordinate with us, and also the businesses being more in touch as far as any things that's happening in the media. Want to make sure that they are aware of those things. So having the extension is going to give us the ability to be more available to them, and that's really exciting news.
And can you really quick just give an overview of what the shred events are for people that might not know?
Certainly. As far as the shred events go, what our plan is for 2023 is to make sure, as far as your documents that you have within your house, especially around tax time and other times of the year, sensitive information that you want to make sure that is not going to be potentially given to someone who's going to steal your identity. We host shred events at certain locations to make it safe for you to be able to discard that material, and knowing that it's going to actually be taken care of in a manner that it's not going to be out there, it's not going to be compromised. We're going to have shred events coming up in the Florence area. We're going to have it in Georgetown. We're going to have it in Wilmington. We're going to have it in Fayetteville, and also in Raleigh area coming up. And we're going to be able to let our consumers and businesses know that this is available to them. We're also looking for partnership opportunities for some businesses to come alongside of us if they're interested in being a part of that. And also just making our services and also their services available to consumers, so that they know that they can turn to us in the time that they need it.
Great. And also a question for you. What is the business community like in this new area that we're adding?
And Myrtle Beach, there's a lot of tourism. So we have a lot of hotels. We have a lot of construction going on. We have people, a lot of seasonal opportunities, but then we have our Florence, which is more medical, doctor's offices and all of that. We have Wilmington area. We have Fayetteville. Fort Bragg is really big for, a service area that we really want to make sure that we're able to attend to a lot more. So we're looking forward to seeing what that's going to look like as we become a part of the one BBB, and how businesses and consumers can take advantage of the services that we're able to provide in each of those areas.
That's awesome. Now I have another question I want to extend to the both of you, and that is just simply, what are you most excited about with this merger?
Well, I feel like it's been a long time coming. I'm really excited because my heart and soul is with BBB, and I've wanted for so much for us to be able to offer to our businesses and to the consumer audience. And now with the merger, I feel like we're actually going to be able to make that happen. So it's going to come to life. I'm really excited to see how much we're able to be more there for our businesses and consumers. So just glad to be a part of the team, and being able to serve everybody. So if there's anything at all that I can do, there's an open door policy here on our end, I'm sure with you guys also, if anybody needs anything, if they're interested in being more available in our area here, have questions or something, they're welcome to reach out, and we'll be glad to discuss that with them and what it looks like. But just ready to dig in and see what happens.
Yeah, and I echo what Quantrell was saying. I mean, this has been a long time coming. I think our entire team here bleeds BBB. We love what we do. We love working with these businesses and consumers. And we've seen so much growth locally over the years. And, a lot of the service area with Fayetteville and Wilmington has been so close in proximity to us, but it's sometimes those lines make it difficult. And I think having one BBB, it just leads to so much more, some opportunity. And we're really fortunate to have a great team down in Myrtle Beach with so much experience. I know that we're going to do some great things. So we're happy the merger is finally happening and look forward to the years to come.
Awesome. And then is there anything else from either of you that you want to add that we didn't cover?
I think we covered everything. I just really encourage anyone to reach out with any questions, and businesses and consumers alike, reach out with ways that BBB can help. We want to know what you need from us. That's something that our BBB is always seeking, is how can we assist you? And that's what we've been trying to do for years and years. And so we'd love to hear from others if there's ways that we can assist.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like we have plenty of things to look forward to in our new service area, but also plenty to look forward to with this podcast specifically.
Oh, yeah. So the Good Guide to Business, it's going to be growing with even more content, more episodes, and of course, more guests. So we really want you guys to get excited because we're going to have a lot of new things on our plate. We're going to be growing with more video content, more behind the scenes looks for you guys. And of course, these bold new episodes where we're going to go out and actually explore this new area and get to know these businesses and these leaders that, of course, call it home.
To all of our listeners, thank you for tuning into this episode of The Good Guide to Business.
Yeah, and be sure to follow us on social media. We actually just changed our handle, so you can find us now everywhere at BBB Carolinas. So that's going to be on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and of course, go listen to The Good Guide to Business on Spotify, Apple Music, and wherever else you listen to your podcasts. If you like us, leave a review, give us 5 stars, give us a review. And remember, we release episodes twice a month on Wednesdays. So if you're looking to stay in touch, again, our new handle is BBB Carolinas.
All right, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks, you guys.